Wow. Okay. Hello and welcome to another stream. My name is Ray, and it's Learning Korean day 251. T minus 1 minute, no pressure. Hi, Bash for height. No, if I know I say I'm streaming, or I guess in the top right is saying I'm streaming at 6 p.m., but that means the stream will be online, but the countdown is always highest priority factor when the stream starts, but even that sometimes fails. But this time it doesn't. Oh, you have mirrored emotes even. Holy shit. How can you do mirrored emotes? I have no idea. I guess it's also channel points. It's so there's like one feature for 900 channel points where you can modify an emote, and then you can choose between different modifications. So it's not like every single modification has its own price. It's just one price for the modification in general, and then there are different modifications you can choose from. I see. Because sometimes I see like a star in the emote or like sunglasses in the emote. I see different modifications. Okay, nice. I'm still learning. The big problem for me on Twitch for all these extra things like the subscriber, follower emotes, and so on, the alerts, and then the subscriber emotes, or the general design here on my stream is not that good because I'm just a complete noob at designing stuff. I'm good with the streaming software. I can like set up all the scenes and put the texts and information everywhere, and yeah, just switch between the scenes and so on, but I can't create logos or so. I can't do it. Or emotes, stuff like that. Anyways, I have a lot of videos on my YouTube channel. I have a lot of streams. I should just cut out some funny situations from my streams and use that as a follower or subscriber alert. So that's what I should do. But anyways, we are learning Korean now. Mm, Thankfully, at least 5 minutes before the stream, the website Talk to Me in Korean is up again. So we go on it. I refresh the page now. If it's down now, it goes down specifically for me to ruin my stream. Let's see. Okay, works. 한국어. 네. Nice breakout. Okay, you mean this one. Yeah, the website is not bad, I have to say. Okay, so let's go into this. Mm, I have done something on the website before. Let's see, my learning center. You are a basic member. Okay, 0% complete. I definitely did something before, but I guess I didn't do it on this account or so. I don't know. Okay, right back. Uh, See you in a bit. Okay, level test. So I think that's the test that checks. I did the test already. Hmm. But obviously I did it when I was just starting learning Korean, so I will do it again here. Actually, no, let me just check some lessons right now, and then I will do the test a little bit later, like in the middle of the lesson, because then we have more people here, I think. And I know tests are always the most fun part of the stream, so. Okay, let's see. What is important here? It's not me. Aneo. I don't know this. Let's check this one. Doesn't ring a bell. Okay. So these are the plus features or the premium features, I guess. Yeah. Review quiz and sample dialogue. I want to do the review quiz every time. Ah. Okay. Should I
You're
use the
listening
audio?
to Talk to Me in Korean. Thank you for studying with Talk to Me in Korean. For more Korean lessons and our textbooks, please visit talktomeinkorean.com.
A bit loud, maybe.
안녕하세요. Hello everyone. This is Kyungun. I'm really happy because Hyunwoo is not here.
Sorry for being late.
Uh,
I'm here.
okay.
You look so disappointed.
Yeah, I'm really, really disappointed.
Come on. Well, I can just sit here and watch as you
Oh.
explain everything. Would you rather do that? Or
Okay.
I'll help you.
All right.
Let me help you.
No, no.
Come on, don't you hear the voices of our
Okay.
listeners?
Okay.
They want me to be a part of the show.
Okay, all right.
Or
Please
I
don't
hope.
don't hit me. Okay?
Don't worry, I won't. I'm not even close to you.
All right.
So everyone.
Okay. So there's a lot of actually super short lessons. Holy shit. If you're used to the how to study Korean lessons, this one's really super short. Is this too big, too small? I think it's fine, right? I can just do this one. This is good. Okay. Yeah, let's listen to the audio.
Welcome back to talktomeinkorean.com.
네, 안녕하세요.
We are learning from this website, Talk to Me in Korean. We still have the goal to learn common phrases, important grammatical principles that I don't know yet, and listening. A lot of listening. So that's why, even if it's English now, I prefer the audio. Hyunwoo. They helped me a lot before I went to Korea. Hyunwoo, is this the guy behind the website? Okay.
안녕하세요, 경은.
안녕하세요, 현우 씨.
Hi. So in this lesson, we are going to do a little review and also learn how to say something is not something. This is the first lesson where we talk about negative sentences.
Yeah.
It should be
right.
good. Very good.
We need to learn about negative things too.
Right.
So.
Well, yeah, that's a good point about life.
Yeah.
So remember how to say this?
Actually, never mind. This is too simple for me. We have to go back. What do we have here? Particles for topic and okay. Ita. Goshippayo, goshipta. Delicious. Thank you for the food. Thank you for the food. 잘 먹겠습니다. 잘 먹었습니다. 맛있어요. 오케이. 왜 하고 싶어요? What do you want to do? Let's do this one.
You're listening to Talk to Me in Korean.
경은
선현우입니다.
안녕하세요. 최경은입니다.
안녕하세요. And you're listening to Talk to Me in Korean.
Korean.
And today we are going to go over what we learned in the previous lesson, but
Hi Flo, welcome to the stream.
practice a little more using the structure. I want to do something. I want to be somewhere. I want to eat something in context through more sample conversations and sample sentences. What do you think, Kyungwon?
Wow, that's a good idea.
Do you want to do this lesson with me? Do you want to?
Not with you, but
What are you saying? 안녕? 안녕 프로? 안녕 보스 포하이드? 보스 포하이드 하이드 보스 보스 포스보하이드 I don't get it. Yeah, Konglish, but I don't get the Konglish. I understand it's Konglish. But if I see an I connect it to the next consonant, so it would be posp. Bash for height. Height. Okay. For. Because the F is not there. Okay. That's why, the pro is flow. Of course, now I get it. I'm so bad at recognizing, at transforming Konglish to English. Posse Heide. I understand this. Nay as a number. Okay, we continue.
There's nobody else.
okay.
Okay. And from now on, I think our listeners want us to mix a little more Korean in our conversations. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen some comments where people were suggesting, I want to hear more Korean. I want to hear you speak more Korean. So we will add more 한국어 into our explanations, our sample sentences. I mean, sample 문장.
네,
문장.
좋아요.
좋아요. Good. So first, let's look at these 5 verbs. These 5 verbs, I think, are very, very 중요해요. Very important.
Yeah, and they are very commonly used.
Exactly. I think I use all 5 of these verbs every day on a daily basis.
저도요. Me too.
Yeah, 매일 써요. I use them every day. 매일, 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 매일. Right?
네.
매일,
So the
every
first
day.
word is to do. How do you say to do in Korean?
You can say 하다.
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 Again, everybody, if you look up a verb in a Korean dictionary, you will see every verb ending in.
Okay, it's still a little bit below my skill level, I think, so far. Let me skip a bit ahead at least.
The form, something, something. A lot of things.
Yeah.
보다.
보다.
And since I am a human being, I need to eat
Yeah, you have to eat.
in order to God.
Yeah.
So when you want to say, I want to do something, I want to see something, I want to go somewhere, you can drop the last word in the verb, 다, and just add 고 싶어요 after the verb stem. So for example, what was to do?
하다.
And if you drop the 다, what do you have left?
하.
And if you add 고 싶어요,
하고 싶어요.
again,
하고 싶어요.
싶어요.
what does that mean?
I want to do.
I want to do something, something.
Yeah.
And that something, something will have to come before 하고 싶어요 rather than after 하고 싶어요.
네, 맞아요.
That's
Okay, well, this is very easy. We need to go to this section. It's still easy, but I just want to hear a lesson.
the opposite.
뭐.
뭐,
뭐.
Well, including
뭐.
경은, including yourself, 경은, a
Yes.
lot of people who are born in Seoul, whose hometown.
You can just look at the summary. You mean the text Or what do you mean by summary? Or is there the summary somewhere else that I don't see? Yeah, I think the audio has a lot of filler stuff in there. I think if I just read through the things very quickly, it will go by a lot faster. I think that's better than listening to the whole lesson. Even if I skip a bit, it's still a lot of filler. Yeah. Okay, so what? 뭐, 뭐 하고 싶어요? You want to watch TV? 텔레비전 보고 싶어요? I want to watch the news. 뉴스 보고 싶어요? Well, okay, it's still I know all of this. Okay, I guess we will do the test now. We have enough people online here now. Everyone arrived. Red, blue, green. Flo is coming. Flo is also here. Kaya is probably not coming anymore if she's not here already. So let's go for the level test, okay? You are level 1. Okay, I did this before I started learning Korean. So, in the very beginning, before I started the first stream, I did this. So, we'll do it again now. How do you say, please give me a book in Korean? Okay, I'm not looking at the answers, okay? The answers are there, and I'm not looking at those. Wait, what was the sentence? Please give me a book. Um, uh, 책을 주세요. Why is there no particle? Can anyone tell me why there's no particle here? I mean, it should be this one, but because natural, you mean because it's more natural? Yeah, okay. Okay. So that's it. Correct. 올바르다. 맞다. It's both correct. How do you say, do you have apples? 사과를 있어요? 사과를 있어요? 사과 있어요. 사과 맛있어요. Are apples delicious? Okay, it's this one. Got it. How do you say mobile phone? Okay, 핸드폰에. Something like that. No, it could be John Hwagi. John Hwagi. Probably John Hwagi. Or Hande Pone. Let's see. Oh, actually it's actually Handepon. Okay. So is this actually the commonly used one? Is that actually the more natural one? It's not John Hwagi? Or is John Hwagi is telephone in general, right? Not mobile phone. Oh wow, my bots. Wait, what? 23 messages were deleted by a bot? Okay, my bot deleted a lot of chat messages from Bush for Hyde because of foul language, but it's not deleted here. But it's deleted in the official Twitch chat, but it's not deleted here. But yeah, Bush for Hyde, you will get banned if you use more foul language. Please refrain from using that. Listen to the bot. Yuk Hajima. Hajima. Hajima's butt. Okay, anyways, we'll continue. Correct. Computer. Next. 안녕하세요. Next. How do you say I do in Korean? 저는 해요. Yep. 저는 많아요. Hi Funeral 307, thanks for tuning in. And it is indeed in the stream title. You didn't read it. You could still read it, but I'm going to tell you it's 251 days. And every day is 1 hour, by the way. In the last few days, most days have been 2 hours. But yeah, overall, we can roughly say 1 hour per day. Actually, on average, it would be like 1 hour, 15 minutes, I think, at this point per day. But yeah, that's how long I'm learning. Every day almost, except Sundays. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, if you have any other questions, always just put them in the chat. As you can see, the chat is always here. I'm always reading the chat. Okay, how do you get up? Oh, get up is a little bit more difficult for me, but it should be 저는 일어나. 저는 일어나요. 저는 일어나요. Yeah. Correct. Okay. How do you say I'm sorry in Korean? Okay, we have 미안해요, or we have 요성 해요. 초성해. Yeah, okay, okay. Okay, it's not 미안해요. Is this a program you use to learn? This website, Talk to Me in Korean, I'm using it the first day today. Very first day. I used this website, howtostudykorean.com, in the last 230 days, 235 days. I used this website. I did the first 25 lessons, which took a long time, 230 days. But now I want to see just another resource, learn some new things from a different website, from a different perspective. So now I switched to Talk to Me in Korean, and I will also mix up a few things. I will do some webcomics soon. I will do some more tests and so on. Just mix it up a bit. Ah, Kaya, hi. Hi, Kaya. You also arrived. Okay. In time for the harder questions of the skill level test on Talk to Me in Korean. Okay, how do you say I'm sorry? 죄송하다. 수정합니다. 청소? I think it's this one. Yeah. I know 미안해요. I think this one is more polite, right? I mean, independent on of the conjugation. I mean, just the word itself. 초이성하다 compared to 미안하다. Which one is more formal? This one, right? This 초이성하다. More formal, yep. Nijo, what are you saying, Kaya? Nijo so choisong합니다. Sorry I'm late, right? Sorry for being late. It's fine. 괜찮아요. 괜찮아요, Kaya. How do you say I study in Korean? 저는 공부해요. 알아요. Oh man, these wrong conjugations. It's nice. So this question is not about the verb to study. It's about choosing the correct conjugation for hada verbs. Okay, so far so good. We have aced the test so far. How do you say when? 언제. 언제. Yeah. I really want to think about it for 3 more seconds, even if I'm very sure, so that I don't make a stupid mistake by misclicking because I'm not reading correctly or so. So I want to make sure it's correct. How do you say what do you want to do in Korean? 뭐 하고 싶어요? 뭐 하고 싶어요? How do you say I went? 저는 갔어요. How do you say why? Where? How do you say I want to go? 저는 가고 싶어요. How do you say we will meet in Korean? 우리 만나겠다? 만나겠어요? 우리는 만나겠어요? or 우리는 만날 거예요. 만날 거예요. Okay. How do you say but 하지만? Oh, okay, 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 okay. We don't have 하지만 here. Okay. 그래서 그리고 was because, right? That was because. So this is something that I have not learned on the other website. 그런데 I think it's the first one. I think it's the first one. But I'm not sure. If I'm not 100% confident, should I just choose, I don't know? I would guess the first one was like 80% confidence, but... Oh, Kaya, our friend is saying number 3. Okay. Yeah, I will, if I'm not 95% sure, I will put, I don't know. You can still help me, of course, so I learn it while doing the test, but I will still choose I don't know if I didn't know it myself, okay? So don't worry about putting your answers in the chat. But please tell me, 그리고 is because, right? 그리고. Can you confirm that? I think that's the only one I know from these. Okay, it's it. So, Kereso is because. One of those was because. No, it was a go. I think because is with go. Okay, it's this one. Okay. Okay, well. 그런데, 근데. So, 근데 is a short form of 그런데. Makes sense. 그런데. Okay, how do you say Sunday? 일요일. How do you say so? Like so? I don't know the context. I am reading the answers. Okay, so it's in a sense of because, right? So it must be this one now. Well, I actually know it now, and I'm sure it's this one. How do you say Friday? 수요일 was Thursday. I think it's 금요일, right? 금요일. Yeah, 금요일. Okay. How do you say I'm eating in Korean? I am eating. Progressive. 저는 먹어 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 있어요. 먹어 있어요. How do you say I like coffee more than tea? Okay, okay, we are getting into the harder parts for sure. I predict level 3 or 4. Okay. I always try to think about it before reading the answers, by the way. So what's the question? I like coffee more than tea. 저는 커피를 저는 커피를 차부터 좋아요. 저는 커피를 더 차부터 좋아요. Okay, 저는 is omitted. 보다, nicht, not 부터, 보다. Damn. Copiga instead of copiere. 더. Okay, so I basically chose this one. I just mixed up puto with poda. So in this case, I think. Should I select this one now? I mean, if I see the answers 100%, it's the first one. But without seeing the answers, I did this one incorrectly. And I guess the object particle. The order doesn't matter. Yeah, let's do it. Getting addicted to tests. Tests is very good. 매일 시험을 보내요. 보내요 was to send or to spend time, right? We spend time doing tests every day. No, but 보내. What is 보내 in this sentence? Red, blue, green. How do you say I like juice more than milk? 저는 우유보다 주스를 더 좋아요. 우유보다 주스가 더 좋아요. Nee, it's grammar. Ah, okay. So it's to see. Ah, it's to take a test. We take tests every day. Okay. Taking tests every day. Right. You say to see a test is Korean for to take a test. Hmm. How do you say how many people are there? Okay. 사람들은 Wait, how many? Okay, okay. How many? Are people countable? They are, but the word people itself is not really. I'm not sure. 얼마예요? 얼마나? 얼. Hmm, 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 hmm. 사람, 사람들은 얼마예요? Okay, that was completely wrong. Okay, so it is miot. It's not 얼마나. 얼마예요. Yeah, okay. Yeah, then it's this one. I will put I don't know because that was just wrong. I mean, I know it's this one now. It's hard. If I see the answers, I instantly know it's the first one. Maybe I should select the correct answer if I know which one it is, if I see the answers. I selected I don't know because I didn't know it without looking at the answers, but that's not the way the test works. I should look at the answers. So this was a wrong I don't know from me. I should have selected the first one. How do you say my friend is good at swimming? 저의 친구는 gut. 잘 수영하다. 제 친구는 수영을 좋아요. Okay, this one. This is poor at swimming. This is good at swimming. This one is likes swimming. How do you say don't touch it? Ooh, to touch, to touch, to touch. Manjida, right? Manjida. To touch. Oh no, maybe not Manjida. Maybe it's actually something with Japta. Japta. I will check the answers. Okay, it is Manjida. Manjiji Maseo? Okay. Okay, so this seems to be a grammatical concept that I don't know. Is ma something about imperative? Because I would have said man GG anassayo. Man GG anassayo. But this one is an GG maseo. Jima is like don't. Negative imperative. Okay, I have not learned imperatives, so in this case, it's clearly I don't know. Okay, so Kaya guessed 3 or 4. It's 2. I have selected one answer. I don't know, but I knew it. But still. Okay, let's see. Like, no, not test again. I put you too high. Yeah. Okay. Based on your level test score, you're level 2. Recommend to start here. Okay. Level 2. Future tense, I know. Okay, now we decide which lessons are actually important for me or which are lessons that I have not learned yet. So, future tense, I feel pretty good about it. Object marking particles is fine. Here, this one is the one that we talked about, but I have not officially learned it. So maybe this one should be the first one that I check out here, right? Okay. The last 2 lessons, yeah, okay, it doesn't matter. Okay. Kirigo. Kirigo has the meaning of and then, depending on the context. Kirigo can be used for both linking nouns and phrases, but in colloquial situations, kirigo is more commonly used for linking phrases. Okay, first thought about this. I'm pretty sure I learned this before, but not with kirigo. But I learned to say then or and then, and that should be eso. Pretty sure it's eso. Was it eso? Makes no sense. Eso. I go to the cinema to watch a movie and then watch a movie. I go home and then I eat. We learned this. 저는 집을 가. Yeah, I forgot about it, but I want to know it now. We definitely learned stuff like that. Kajigo. What is Kajigo? Okay. Kaso. Where is it? I guess it was 16 also. 15, 16. Was it in this one? No. Okay, so I learned it with actions connect with each other and not within a sentence. Okay, this one is only for different sentences, and I learned it inside of one sentence. Okay, but where is it? I still want to see it very quickly. I can't believe I don't find it. This one. This is what I mean. Also, this is what I mean. One happened after another one. I cut carrots with a knife. Cho, dangenö, kalro, jalaso, aso here, aso. Nenjango. Nenjango. Okay, put them in the fridge. Okay. Here. Okay, so I learned go to connect sentences and eso to connect actions in one sentence. But go also for one sentence. Okay, so now let's go back here. Kirigo. Okay, this is for linking nouns. Okay, we want to check at linking phrases. Can I remove this? I guess I cannot. No, I cannot. Okay. Linking phrases. 친구를 만났어요. 밥을 먹었어요. Okay, meeting a friend and eating. 친구를 만났어요 and 밥을 먹었어요. Linked is 친구를 만났어요. 그리고 밥을 먹었어요. Okay, so 그리고 is always in the start of the second sentence, and it must be two separate sentences. Okay. Okay. Sadly, that's not mentioned here. I would expect it to be mentioned here. They don't say it can be in one it cannot be in one sentence, for example. But okay. 그래서, therefore, so. Okay, logical relation between sentences. 오늘 비가 왔어요. Today it rained. 집에 있었어요. I was home. I was home because it rained. It rained, therefore I was home. 오늘은 비가 왔어요. 그래서 집에 있었어요. You will also learn that stuff on Talk to Me Korean, but everything step by step for better understanding. Okay. So I still want to listen more. I need to practice my listening. So I want to find the correct part in the podcast or in this audio lesson to just hear those sentences in Korean.
You're listening
Whoops.
to Talk to
You usually stay at home when it rains?
Actually, I
Perfect.
really want to stay at home when it rains, but I have to go to the office to
Oh,
work, so I hate it.
but you love the singer Rain.
그래서 집에 있었어요.
Yeah, so these conjunction words are really easy to explain, but sometimes difficult to remember and actually be able to use in real life situations. So let's look at some sample sentences. What do you think?
네, 좋아요.
예문 봐요, 예문.
예문
Sample
좋아요.
sentences. 예문.
예문.
All right.
예문.
Sample sentence number 1. How about we say something like kimchi is delicious? What do you think?
네, 좋아요.
예문 봐요. Difficult.
왜?
You love rain.
No, I
You usually stay at home.
집에 있었어요.
You stayed at home.
네.
집
A house or home?
비가 왔어요. So what did you do?
집에 있었어요.
You stayed at home.
네.
집
Okay.
A house or home?
and 있었어요 is the past tense of
있다.
to be. So 집에 있었어요 means I stayed at home. So 오늘은 비가 왔어요. Today it rained.
오늘은 비가 왔어요.
So I stayed at home.
그래서 집에 있었어요.
Yeah. 경은
네.
do you usually stay at home when it rains? So 오늘은 비가 왔어요. So 집에 있었어요. 그래서 집에 있었어요.
네, 오늘은 비가 왔어요. 그래서 집에 있었어요.
Yeah, so these conjunction words are really easy to explain, but sometimes difficult to remember situations. So let's look at some sample sentences. What do you think?
Okay.
네, 좋아요.
예문 봐요, 예문.
예문
Sample
좋아요.
sentences. 예문.
예문.
All right, sample sentence number 1. How about we say something like kimchi is delicious and it is Korean food.
좋아요.
Okay?
I really like 김치. 저 김치 정말 좋아해요.
저도 좋아해요.
그래서 김치 is delicious is 김치는 맛있어요.
김치는 맛있어요.
김치는 맛있어요.
Yeah, you're bringing up the
맛있어요.
topic of kimchi for the first time, so you're using the topic marker.
김치는
맛있어요. It is delicious.
네.
And
그리고
it is Korean food.
한국 음식이에요.
그리고 한국 음식이에요.
그리고 한국 음식이에요.
Together, kimchi is delicious and it is Korean food.
김치는 맛있어요. 그리고 한국 음식이에요.
All right, sample sentence number 2. How do you say I'm a student?
Well, it's very easy to recognize the syllables if I'm reading it. They pronounce so much better than Talk to Me in Korean. HowToStudyKorean.com. Okay. They really have. They repeat it very often. They say it fast. They say the two parts by itself. They say it all together fast. Then they say it very slowly, or the female person is saying it very slowly again. It's a full sentence and so on. So it's okay. It's I think it's good. In general, it's good. If I would hear these things for the first time, if I'm like, yeah, I don't know, if I guess this is level 2, so at this point nobody is a beginner anymore, but I think it's fine. It's good.
저는 학생이에요.
저는 학생이에요.
저는 학생이에요.
Well, it is natural that most of the textbooks that we can get our hands on are for students. So 저는 학생이에요 or I am a student.
Yeah.
Soy estudiante or 私は学生です Like these kind of I am a student sentences always appear in our textbooks.
Yes.
Like first, before anything.
맞아요.
So I think it's really interesting. So we are using this sentence here too.
Yeah, but actually I want to learn something like 저는 학생이고 싶어요 like that.
You want to be a
Yeah.
student. You wish you were
네,
a student.
맞아요. Because I'm not a student anymore.
You want to go back to school?
Yes.
Okay, you can. I mean, a lot of people go back to school after years of working
No,
and
I'm too old.
after getting married, giving birth to a child. When the child grows up and doesn't need you anymore, you can go back to school.
No. Okay, just study.
Just study at home.
Yes.
집에서 공부하세요.
아, 집에서요?
At home. Okay, back to the topic. How do you say I'm a student again?
저는 학생이에요.
And let's
학생이에요.
say and
그리고
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 and
그리고
I study French.
프랑스어를 공부해요.
What is French?
프랑스 프랑스어
프랑스어.
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 What is France?
프랑스어
프랑스.
And how do you say to study?
공부하다.
I study French.
프랑스어를 공부해요.
And I study French.
그리고 프랑스어를 공부해요.
And I study French.
그리고 프랑스어를 공부해요.
And I study French. It goes on and on and on.
Yes.
should stop me. I'm
Please
being
stop.
a robot now.
그만해요.
Okay, I'll stop. Let's go on to sample sentence number 3.
네.
그만해요.
This sentence is something that I used to say a lot years ago.
Yes.
Well, let's say the sentence again. I am a student.
저는 학생이에요.
Therefore, I don't have money.
그래서 돈이 없어요.
How do you say therefore or so again?
그래서
And money is
돈,
돈.
돈
I don't have.
없어요.
I don't have money.
돈이 없어요.
So I don't have money.
그래서 돈이 없어요.
I'm a student, so I don't have money.
저는 학생이에요. 그래서 돈이 없어요.
All right, example number 4. The same sentence again. Kimchi is delicious.
Okay, maybe they overdo it a little bit, but it's still better than doing too few repetitions. Like one or two too much is better than one or two too few, you know? Bash Fahid, we have some Korean in the chat from you. 네, 네. 네. What? 내 안에 김치 만들었어요. 네. What is? 안에. You mistyped 안에, right? My wife made kimchi. 안에? Wife? I think you mistyped that. Or I don't understand it. And then 그리고 김치 정말 맛있어요. 맛있어요, of course. And kimchi is very delicious. Mistype, yeah. Yeah, the N from ane, the N is in the second syllable. The first syllable is a, and the second syllable is ne, ane. I think so, at least. 나도 프랑스어 공부해요. I'm learning French too. So you're currently learning French, okay? But Bashfahai, tell me, so you know Korean, but you're studying French. So do you study Korean and French at the same time, or did you stop studying Korean? Are you satisfied with your level and now you want to learn another language and you are only learning French, for example? Brood War Friday is correct, G. Kratos. Brode Pare. I have no idea. Brood War is coming today. I'm just learning French, just learning Korean here. Okay. Well, but you clearly have learned Korean before. But you stopped and now you're just here a bit. Okay. Just like to come back to Korean after my French is greatly improved. Okay. I missed one line. 그래서 내 머리 아파요. 머리. Therefore, my head hurts. Okay. your head hurts because you're learning so much. Okay, I see. Red, blue, green. Krom. Klicks. Klicksrang. Krom. What is Krom? Klicksrang with clicks. Okay, clicks and cuts, I would assume. Damn, now it scrolled off. 프랑스어 공부할 수 있어요. 있어. I don't get that last part, red, blue, green. So I understand you're learning French with clicks and cuts, but I don't get this conjugation, the ending that you have, this 할 수 있어. The su is weird for me. And 할 in combination with 있어 is also weird. Then you can study French with clicks. 안녕REY. Is it supposed to be hello Ray? Gikratos? Annyeong is correct, but my name is probably not written like that. You wrote Rui, not Ray. But it's close enough, I guess. Suita, can. Ah, okay, can. That's good, that's good. Can is possible. El Suita. Level 3 grammar. Okay. Then let's not jump too far ahead, but I feel like to like can is a very common thing you should know, right? So that I will remember that. R or L Suita. Gikratos Rei. Yeah, that's probably how Koreans would say the name or write the name. Okay, let's continue here. So, yeah, we'll just play the audio again.
김치는 맛있어요.
Therefore,
그래서
I eat a
그래서
lot of kimchi.
김치를 많이 먹어요.
Oh,
많이
wait. How do you
먹어요.
say I eat kimchi without the a lot of part?
김치를 먹어요.
Again?
김치를
김치를
먹어요.
먹어요.
I eat kimchi. And how do you say I eat a lot of kimchi?
김치를 많이
김치를-
먹어요.
Yeah, here the phrase a lot of is modifying kimchi, but in Korean we tend to use a lot of adverbs rather than adjectives. So literally in Korean if you say 김치를 많이 먹어요, you're saying I eat kimchi a lot.
안녕 Gikratos.
I eat kimchi much.
Yes.
So how do you say kimchi is delicious, so I eat a lot of it?
김치는 맛있어요. 그래서 김치를 많이 먹어요. And actually, I want to change the last sentence.
How? How do you want to change it?
I want to change like 저는 한국인이에요. 그래서 김치를 많이 먹어요.
Oh, you're Korean, so you eat a lot of kimchi.
네.
But, you know, I believe some of my non-Korean friends
Oh,
eat way more kimchi than I do
really?
every day. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
So-
know that.
Well, it used to be true that if you're Korean, you eat a lot of kimchi.
Mhm.
But, well, if you're like me, if you live alone, I live with my sister, but it's almost like living alone.
By the way, little fun fact for the non-StarCraft people in the chat. Basically Kaya and Flo, I guess. It was kind of like a running gag, like a joke, a meme, because in StarCraft, like Koreans are by far the most skillful players of StarCraft. Many players are playing from the very young age, and they had like really organized practice houses and so on. So the skill level of StarCraft for Koreans is way above the skill level of StarCraft for the foreigners. Foreigners is the name for everyone outside of Korea in StarCraft. So you always say foreigner. Foreigner is non-Korean. And it was always a joke that you eat kimchi to get StarCraft skills because the Koreans are always eating kimchi. So if you eat kimchi, your StarCraft skill will go up because you're more Korean. You have to be more Korean, and eating kimchi is one of the very Korean things you can do. So you become more Korean by eating a lot of kimchi, so your StarCraft skill will go up. So that's one of the many Korean related jokes we have in the StarCraft scene. I also know a drink, Pocari Sweat. Pocari Sweat. That was also a famous drink uh, 10 years ago. Now it's more hot six. Hot chicse. I don't know. Uegugin. Yeah. Yeah, yes. Foreigner. Yes. Foreigner. Any non-Korean is foreigner. Like when non-Koreans talk to each other and they talk about nations or so, or where they're from, or you group people playing tournaments and so on, you group them into Koreans and foreigners. And foreigners are just all non-Koreans. It's actually pretty funny. So if you have a American tournament and Americans play in it, the Americans are foreigners. The Koreans are the Koreans, but everyone else is foreigner. Okay, but let's continue.
And if you don't cook for yourself, if you
Oh.
never ever eat at home,
Yes.
you don't get to eat a lot of kimchi.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, maybe that's why I'm not so energetic anymore.
네, 맞아요.
Maybe I should eat more kimchi.
저는 김치를 많이 먹어요. 그래서 튼튼해요.
그래서 strong.
튼튼해요.
Yes.
Wow. See, I told you that I
Oh.
think you're strong and you're admitting it now.
No, I'm just healthy, not the strong.
Okay. Well, what's wrong with being strong?
전 여자예요.
Okay, your social image wise.
Yes.
All right. You're feeble, weak, and 연약해요, right?
네.
Soft.
But
Okay.
healthy.
Yeah. All right, whatever. So that's it.
Females can never be strong. Very bad social image. Oh man. Yeah, that's a real weird thing. Oh man. Yeah. But probably Koreans are a bit more conservative. Is that the correct word? They are more traditional, and they have more these gender roles than the Western world. Yeah, Kaya, what are you doing? Stop lifting weights. Korean has no comma or period. They have period. You see period here. Is that not big enough? Period and period here. We got them. Here you can see period. You see? Period. I eat a lot of kimchi. Period. Therefore, I'm strong. Period. But no commas. Well, they do have commas. Actually, they do have commas, but actually, do they have commas? If they have them, they are a lot less common. Okay, I think we have this completed. 그래서, therefore, so. 그래서. 그리고 and. In Germany, we learn it's very bad to start a sentence with and. You don't do that. You connect the two sentences. You remove the period and you have one longer sentence. You never start a sentence with and in German. It's a very like bad mistake. You learn very early in school. You never start sentences with and. Yeah, I guess it's also more uncommon in French, in English. It's just that they do it for to have the good translation for the Korean sentence, of course. I mean the German language. I'm German myself, so. Yeah, English too. Okay, let's go to the next one. Now we have and with. 하고, actually I know this already. 하고, 이랑, and 와 or qua. Wa or qua follows the reverse rule of always add the vowel to a consonant and the consonant to a vowel. Wa and qua follow, it's like they got it switched up. And then irang and rang and hago are also with that. English copied a lot of German. Yes, I know. Okay, I think I don't need this. So let's go back to the overview of lesson level 2. Germany is also copying a lot of, or not copying words for their German, official German language, but Germans are using a lot of English words in their normal conversations nowadays. There's a sizable amount of people in Germany that hate Denglish. Denglish is a mixed word of German and English. So German is Deutsch in German, and Deutsch and English is Denglish. Denglish. And there are a lot of people who hate it, mostly older people, but the young people in Germany are using more and more English words in their German, so there's a bit of a conflict. English sounded German as fuck. Yeah, I have seen some old English as well. That has a lot of similarities with German as well. Anyways, let's continue here. Days in a week, I don't think I need this, but however, yeah, this should be the next one, right, guys? Let's do this one. I think it's easier to understand for Germans than for native English speakers. What do you mean? The Old English? Yeah, probably. Okay, Kurojiman. Okay, we had this one in one of the test questions. And I also learned Majimak, which is not those. Okay, I'm tired, but I want to see the movie. 피곤해요. 그러지만 영화 보고 싶어요.
You're listening.
피곤해.
He said but. So I had. So example number 1.
피곤해요. 그렇지만 영화 보고 싶어요.
I'm
그렇지만.
tired, but I want to see a movie. Give me that sentence again.
피곤해요.
I am tired,
그렇지만
그렇지만
but
영화
영화 보고 싶어요.
I want
네.
to see a movie. 그렇지만
I wanted to say it perfectly in sync with her, but then they stopped in the middle.
I want to see a movie. So 그렇지만 is but.
네.
경은,
네.
when you talk with your friends, do you often say but? Like, are you a
Yes.
negator?
I'm not a negator, but
Mhm.
I think I 자주 말하는 것 같아요.
You think you say but often?
Yeah.
You know what? Here's a little personal tip that I want to give to our listeners. When I was first starting to learn English, I
Mhm.
deliberately said but often.
Oh.
Deliberately, on purpose. Because if I say, for example, if a friend of mine says something,
Mhm.
I like this, I deliberately say but blah blah blah. Because if I throw in that but there,
Mhm.
I have to give that person a reason that I said but. So I get to force myself to make sentences on my own.
Wow.
So
That's
if
a really good idea, but I think you lost a lot of friends.
friends by doing that,
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I would never know.
Okay.
My friends, if you went away from me just because I said but all the time, come back to me. But this is a good tip because everybody has different ideas,
Mhm.
different opinions. And
네.
when you speak a foreign language, you kind of get to simplify your
Mhm.
language life.
There's still a lot of filler in the audio. But I mean, it's nice, of course, if you they overdo it a bit. But I guess if you just use this website as a first resource to learn Korean, it can give you a good feeling. Also, it's not that uh, like strictly educational. It's more, I don't know. I don't know how to say it. It seems more, yeah, not more fun, but you know what I mean. Not as strict and nerdy, maybe. I don't know. I don't like this, to be honest. Too much blah blah. Yeah, I think it's too much as well. I mean, I said as a first resource, if you start learning Korean like this, they still overdo it a bit. That's what I said. So if you use it as a second resource, I think it's very much overdone. Hyungwoo becomes your friend. Yeah, but indicated you disagree with what's said before, that overusing it in English might not be the best idea. Just commenting. Yes. Yeah. I mean, in every language, this is a little bit like disagreeing, right? It's not really disagreeing, but it's taking the previous statement, like removing a bit of power from the previous statement. So here I am tired, but now it's not that bad that we're tired. It's not that big of a deal. I still want to see the movie. So yeah, it takes power away from the previous statement, I think. And then appears in your dreams at night and continues the story. uh, I can't say no. Oh man. There's a listening test at the end of each level that's pure Korean, and those are very helpful. Oh, really? Is that for the free as well? Like, is this, you don't need premium for that? Is this review here at the very bottom there on the left side? There's my cursor. Review what you've learned in lesson level 2. And is the same as but without negating. Yeah, but like there's no negating here as well, right? There's no negation here in this one. I'm tired, but I want to see a movie. No negation. Okay, I'm tired, however, I want to see the movie. So where's the difference? I want to hear what they are talking about, these two, because however, but those are the same for me, and I mean they certainly look the same from this part as well. So let me see, or let me listen to what they have to say about that.
So use these words a lot. 그렇지만
Mhm.
and the other word that we're introducing, 그런데.
네.
Of course, there are many other words that mean but. However, in Korean too, there are many, many different words.
네.
We're just introducing two of them.
Mhm.
So, 그렇지만 영화 보고 싶어요 is but I want to see a movie. And let's look at number 2.
피곤해요. 그런데 영화 보고 싶어요.
One more time.
피곤해요. 그런데 영화 보고 싶어요.
Yeah, this sentence is the same thing. I am tired, but I want to see a movie. So, it was another word that you were using. 그런데.
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 So, 그렇지만 and 그런데 are the same thing
네.
in these two examples, right?
네. But.
But there's a difference.
네.
And we're going to explain
Oh.
why they are different and how they are different in the
Okay.
following examples.
네,
All
That's
좋아요.
important.
So, example number 1.
어제 이거 샀어요. 그렇지만 정말 커요.
I bought this yesterday, and 그렇지만 it's really big. I bought this yesterday, but it's really big. Number 2.
어제 이거 샀어요. 그런데 정말 커요.
I bought this yesterday, and 그런데 it's really big. I bought this yesterday, and it's really big. I wonder if you've noticed the difference between the two translations that I gave. In sentence number 1, 그렇지만 means but or however. So the speaker is contrasting the two facts, having bought this yesterday and this being too big. So it means you were thinking that it wasn't so big and it is actually really big.
네.
So you're saying I bought this yesterday hoping to be the right size for me, but it's really big.
이야, 실망해서.
Yeah, you're disappointed.
Yes.
And in sentence number 2, you're saying,
어제 이거 샀어요. 그런데 정말 커요.
so you're saying, I bought this yesterday, 그런데 it's really big. So basically, 그렇지만 and 그런데 mean the same thing, but in this case, you're not only just unhappy about the fact that it's really big.
네.
It might be just, and it's really big. And
Okay, so he's saying 그런데 is not putting them in contrast. It can mean just and. But the lesson before we just learned 그리고. So yeah, 네. She's saying 네 very often. I'm happy it's 네 and not 대. I found level 1. Yeah. Talk to Me in Korean has a lot of YouTube videos. That's correct. I definitely will check out the YouTube videos as well. After this lesson, I will check that YouTube link you posted, Bashvahid. So I don't. So now he's saying this one can also mean and, but then I don't know the difference between 그런데 and 그리고.
I found out that it's really big.
네.
So 그렇지만 and 그런데 both mean but and however in most cases. But when you are listing different actions, different behaviors, different facts, one after another, 그런데 can just mean and.
The first one might imply that you need to do something about it, but the second is just like stating your thoughts. Okay. So the first one feels a bit stronger, with a little bit of a negative connotation. Okay.
네.
And,
So
yeah.
it can be very
A good thing.
yeah.
Yeah, so you might be saying that I bought this yesterday and it's really big, or I bought this yesterday and I didn't know the size, and as I found out, it's really big. And you might be perfectly happy about it too.
Yes.
So 그런데 also has the meaning of and.
Mm-hmm.
So 그런데 has the meanings but
However,
and.
네.
So
Okay, here the speaker sounds disappointed. Okay.
그런데 has a wider range of meanings
네, 맞아요.
depending on the context, right?
네.
It's always that context thing. 항상 문맥이 중요해요.
맞아요. 문맥.
문맥, context. What is the word again?
문맥.
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 문 is text,
Mm-hmm.
something you write.
네.
So a paragraph is 문단.
문단.
And what else is there? A sentence is?
문장.
A
문장.
sample sentence is?
예문.
Yeah, so 문 is text and 맥 means pulse, the heartbeat that is felt in other parts of your body. 맥. So when a doctor
Uh-huh.
touches your arm and feels the pulse,
네.
it's 맥 that he's feeling.
맥?
So
네.
문맥 is the pulse of the sentence.
Like this. Like this, meg? Or am I understanding it wrong?
It's the text. So you're looking at the context.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that was a long explanation. I hope that helped.
네.
So let's summarize it. So in summary, 그렇지만 is but and 그런데 is but
Thanks.
or and depending on the context.
So if you want to contrast two sentences and say A plus but plus B, you can choose to use either 그렇지만 or 그런데.
But if you want to introduce two actions or states that occurred one after another, and if the first sentence works as background information for the second sentence, only use 그런데.
Mm-hmm.
This sounds exactly like the description that I have for aso or eso. Oh, you saw it wrong. Ah, okay, it's a different kind of A. Okay, I see. That's the same anyways for me.
Okay, let's look at one more example.
Yeah, one more very sad example.
Oh, well, I would say it's an happy example. I would be happy if something like this happens to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
들어봐요, 그럼.
Yeah, let's listen to it.
어제 학교에 갔어요. 그렇지만 일요일이었어요.
I went to school yesterday,
어제 학교에 갔어요.
but it was Sunday.
그렇지만 일요일이었어요.
So you went to school yesterday thinking that it is not a Sunday,
네.
but it was Sunday.
So are you happy about it?
Yeah, because
Really?
I don't have to take classes.
Oh.
I mean, you would
How
be
stupid.
you would be sad that you
are.
wasted your time.
Yes.
So now they set up this conversation so that she is sad about it, she's disappointed, so she's using this one, and he is happy, he's not disappointed about it, so he's using this one. So I think they set up this conversation so they can use both of the words again. They try to make it feel very natural, but I think it's set up. It's staged.
Oh, okay. Did you just hear that, everybody? She just called me stupid. Oh, oh, that is sad. I know Kyungwon has a lot of fans, but I think I have some too.
Sorry.
Yeah, everybody hate
현우.
Kyungwon, hate Kyungwon. Kyungwon.
현우
Okay.
씨 팬들 싫어하지 마세요.
Just kidding. I don't have any
Yeah.
fans.
Oh.
So let's look at the following sentence.
어제 학교에 갔어요. 그런데 일요일이었어요.
I went to school yesterday,
어제 학교에 갔어요.
but it was Sunday.
그런데 일요일이었어요.
So again, as we mentioned before, 그런데 can mean many different things.
네.
But or and or however, and as it turned out or as I found out later. So these two sentences can be translated into many different things. Let me try. So it could be I went to school yesterday, but it was Sunday.
And 그리고
Okay.
I went to school yesterday.
And is to drink. So put together, it is
과음하다.
yeah, 과음하다. You're just doing 과음. Over drinking.
네.
And 말짱하다 is the next word that she's using. 말짱하다.
말짱하다.
Well, 말짱하다 is
말짱하다. Wait, where are they? I skipped ahead, but I don't see where they are. 말장하다. Don't see it.
It's the same as
멀쩡하다.
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 Well, in Korean, there are some words that can be just changed between these like kind of moods. 말짱 and 멀쩡. They mean the same thing, but
네.
sometimes when you say 말짱, it's a little cuter than 멀쩡.
네, I think so.
Yeah. So 말짱하다 is to be perfectly okay.
말짱하다.
So, for example, let's say 경은 just tripped over. She's on the ground. And I say to her, are you okay? 괜찮아요? And you might just get up on her feet and say,
말짱해요.
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 Yeah, because you're strong.
yes.
Okay.
Oh, now
말짱해요.
she's strong.
말짱해요.
So let's listen to her sentence.
어제 과음했어요. 그런데 말짱해요.
Wait, what's going on here? I missed something. I will keep listening.
I drank way too much yesterday, but I'm okay now.
어제 과음했어요. 그런데 말짱해요.
All right, thank you, 경미.
경미 씨 감사합니다.
감사합니다. And the next sentence is by 미경. And the words that she's using are 늦게.
늦게,
늦게 means late
Ah,
or
here.
at a late hour.
늦게.
And the next word is 전혀.
전혀,
전혀,
전혀.
which means not at all. And 피곤하다.
피곤하다.
To be tired.
피곤하다.
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 And let's find out what she said.
어제 밤 늦게 잤어요. 그런데 전혀 피곤하지 않아요.
I went to bed late last night, but I'm not tired at all.
One more time.
어제 밤 늦게 잤어요. 그런데 전혀 피곤하지 않아요.
And for the next sentence, she used the word 매일.
매일,
매일.
매일.
매일,
Every day.
매일.
And
살이 빠지다.
살이 빠지다.
살이 빠지다.
To lose weight.
살이 빠지다.
Okay, let's listen to her sentence.
저는 매일 운동을 해요. 그런데 살이 빠지지 않아요.
I work
Yeah.
out every day, but I don't lose any weight.
저는 매일 운동을 해요. 그런데 살이 빠지지 않아요.
Okay, 미경, thank you very much.
미경 씨 감사합니다.
감사합니다. Now we have two sentences by 효성. In his first sentence, 효성 uses the word
애인,
애인,
애인.
lover or girlfriend or boyfriend. 애 means love and in means a person. So together,
애인,
애인.
애인.
Yeah, 애인 means love person.
Yeah, and
애인.
congratulations, 효성.
Yeah. If the sample sentence that he said was a true sentence,
네.
congratulations. But I think it was just an example.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's listen to it.
어제까지는 친구였어요. 그런데 오늘부터는 애인이에요.
Until yesterday, we were friends. But from today, we're dating each other.
다시 한번 들어봐요.
네, let's listen to it one more time.
어제까지는 친구였어요. 그런데 오늘부터는 애인이에요.
All right, the next sentence by Hyosung uses the word 왕따.
왕따.
it's a slang word,
Yes.
but I think most people know this word by now.
네, I think
왕따.
so.
I mean by most people,
왕따.
Korean people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 왕따.
왕따.
Yeah, it started being used about 10 years ago, I
Oh,
think.
Really?
Yeah,
음.
it's kind of old,
네.
but it's still a very slangy word. 왕따,
왕따.
which is you. 경은?
저 아니에요. 현우 씨 왕따.
왕따 means an outcast, a loner, or somebody who is bullied by others,
Uh-huh.
which is not a good thing.
네.
So, are you a 왕따, 경은?
No.
Do you have friends then?
I have a lot of friends.
친구 많아요?
친구 아주 많아요.
All right. Okay, I hope so. I wish you the best. So, 효성's sentence is
저는 친구가 없어요. 그런데 왕따는 아니에요.
I don't have friends, but I'm not a loner.
one more time.
저는 친구가 없어요. 그런데 왕따는 아니에요.
All right, that's it. And we have
Okay.
a little quiz for everybody, 경은, right?
네.
Oh, we do have a
So
quiz.
The quiz is going to be given by 경미 And it's your job, everybody, to write down in the comment box what Kyungmi said, the exact two sentences that Kyungmi said, and also the translation.
네, 코멘트로 남겨주세요.
Yeah, leave your answer in the comment box. And there are two words that are interesting to mention, right? In the sentences that Kyungmi said. The first one is 졸리다.
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 Who's Kyungmi? I have not listened to the names of the persons.
졸리다.
To be sleepy, to feel sleepy.
졸리다.
경은
네?
졸려요?
네.
All the time.
No.
As usual.
현우 씨가 재미없어서 졸려요.
Oh, I'm boring, so you're feeling sleepy?
네.
But how could you, how are you going to explain the smile on your face? You're always smiling when you record with me.
원래 그래요.
Ah.
원래 얼굴이.
So, that's how you just look.
네.
Okay, good. The word that comes up next is
시험.
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 Test.
Exam.
시험.
Exam.
시험.
Yeah, test or an exam. So,
네.
let's listen to Kyungmi's sentence. All right.
졸려서 자고 싶어요. 그런데 내일이 시험이에요.
One more time.
졸려서 자고 싶어요. 그런데 내일이 시험이에요.
Okay, that was our quiz sentence.
네.
So, we're gonna go.
네, 여러분 코멘트 많이 남겨주세요.
Yeah, leave a lot of comments. Kyungin loves them.
네.
So, thank you.
네, 감사합니다.
Comments. Kyungin loves them.
졸려서 자고 싶어요. 그런데 내일이 시험이에요.
One more time.
졸려서 자고 싶어요. 그런데 내일이 시험이에요.
One more time.
졸려서 자고 싶어요. 그런데 내일이 시험이에요.
Okay. One more time.
졸려서 자고 싶어요. 그런데 내일이 시험이에요.
Okay, that was our quiz sentence. One more time.
졸려서 자고 싶어요. 그런데 내일이 시험이에요.
Okay, that was our quiz sentence.
네.
One more time.
시험이에요.
졸려서 자고 싶어요. 그런데 내일이 시험이에요.
Okay, that was our quiz sentence.
네.
So we're gonna
자고 싶어요.
시험.
시험,
시험.
test,
시험.
exam.
시험.
Yeah, test or an exam. So,
근데 내일이 시험이에요. 근데 내일이 시험이에요.
all right,
졸려서 자고 싶어요. 그런데
all right,
졸려서 자고 싶어요.
all right,
졸려서 자고 싶어요. 그런데 내일이 시험.
all right.
졸려서 자고 싶어요. 그런데 내일이 시험이에요.
One more.
I want to do something, but something. I tried to recognize Shiom, but Shiom is not in there. Shiom, they just mentioned Shiom before because this is a test question. I have been trying too long to recognize Shiom in that sentence, but I couldn't find it. But there were two other words that they mentioned beforehand that I should know. I didn't catch them.
More time. Exam.
시험.
Yeah. All the time.
No.
졸리다.
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 Chulida.
졸리다.
To be sleepy. To feel
Okay.
sleepy.
졸리다.
경은
네.
졸려요?
네.
All the time.
No.
As usual.
현우 씨가
How are you going to explain the smile on your face? You're
시험.
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 Test.
시험.
Exam.
시험.
Chulida.
Yeah. Test or an
졸리다.
exam. So let's listen to Kyungmi's sentence. All right.
졸려서 자고 싶어요. 그런데 내일이 시험이에요.
Kyungmi's sentence. All right.
졸려서 자고 싶어요. 그런데 내일이
Kyungmi's sentence. All right.
졸려서 자고 싶어요. 그런데 내일이 시험이에요.
I recognize the Julia, but then 하고 싶어요. I want to sleep.
One more time.
졸려서 자고 싶어요. 그런데 내일이 시험이에요.
Okay. That was our. Okay. That.
근데 내일이 시험이에요.
One more time.
졸려서 자고 싶어요. 그런데
One more time.
졸려서 자고 싶어요.
졸려서 하고 싶어요. Makes no sense to me. I thought Giulioso is to be sleepy, so it's an adjective that should come at the end of the sentence, but it's coming in the beginning of the sentence. And then Hago Shipoyo, I want to do. I want to do sleepy. It's a bit weird. What are you guys saying there? Tattoos unwelcome. That is funny dump. Oh, and of course, Bush for height again, swearing in the chat. Wow. A Korean friend said he was shocked when he went to a sauna in Germany and everyone was naked. Yeah, can be a bit weird. China White, I now saw your comments. When are you going to stream StarCraft or Brood War? In around 45 minutes. In around 45 minutes, I will stream StarCraft. Okay, guys, I will stop here. So we have, yeah, we have learned a bit for sure. We have done lessons 3 and 6. Hante So, I don't think I need this one. Telling the time, I don't think I need that one. This is all very easy. Ah, here, self-introduction. Jagi Soge. I think this one I have not seen before, so I think next time we'll continue with lesson 11 from lesson 2, level 2. And yeah, with that, I think I will call it a day for today and stop the stream. Okay, so feel free to keep discussing tattoos in the chat. My chat is always open for you, as you know. But I will stop the stream now, and for all the StarCraft fans, I'm streaming in 45 minutes. I will stream StarCraft. So, thanks for watching and have a nice day. Bye bye. Annyeong.